Shalom, Yasharala. I want to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. The honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us this 100% truth, according to the spirits of be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there, pushing this word to the four corners of the earth's society. And peace and blessing to you hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect, too. I say Shalom. And once again, I want to say, call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash, for giving the spirit to do the lesson on today. Lord will it feed you lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Now we got a video through the pound spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Shai, man, going into pretty much how this devil's cup of iniquity is finna be filled. This devil cup of iniquity is finna be filled up, man. And how do we know this? Pursuing a prophecy. Pursuing a prophecy, we see that this devil cup being, who is this devil? Sneezy, the so-called white man, which is a red man, his cup is finna be filled up. As it said, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. The time of the Gentiles is finna be fulfilled, man. This devil's cup is finna be filled up, man. His cup of iniquity. And we see it. And how we see it through these prophecies, man. The World War III prophecy, all these. The next major prophecy that got to come to pass is the MOTB, man. Let me get this scripture right quick. Let me get this. In Matthew 24. It's Matthew 24, verse 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. And we looking at it, and majority of them things been fulfilled. We just waiting for that MOTB to become mandatory, man. Because when that MOTB become mandatory, those things are pretty much being fulfilled, man. Now the time of Jacob troubles could happen. The testing of the Israelites' faith. And the only one's going to pass is the elect, man. And we see that, man, especially with the brother GMS Watchman. He had posted a video, and actually I'm going to screen record it and re-upload it, Lord's will. It was talking about Walletmore, and it's talking about implantable microchip that goes into your hand. And Walletmore, they was speaking about this 2 years ago in 2020, because I remember, because he uploaded a video on that 2 years ago. They're speaking about that Revelation 13 and 16. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago. And now it's here again. They say this is chip that goes in your hand, you could buy and sell and do all types of things with it. We seeing those things, these things being fulfilled, which are the prophecies. For someone saying, I just not have one, measure out of time diligently in itself. How we doing that? By the prophecies. We saying, oh, this devil cup is going to be filled. His cup of iniquity is going to be filled up, man. And we can tell through prophecy. Through prophecy, we can tell the devil cup is going to be fulfilled because the Lord is going to visit his iniquities. And how he's visiting it with these plagues. So it's like, oh, this devil time for to be up. We see the plagues coming. The Lord is going to visit the iniquities, man. That cup of iniquity is almost filled up. It's almost to the rim. It's real close. It's real close because the cup was already pretty full when Yahweh Shai was here. Because when Yahweh Shai was here, it marked the end. But we're in the end. We're in the latter times of the end. This devil cup is going to be filled up, man. And once it's fully filled, man, it's time to get rid of it. Time to pour that shit out, man. This is Genesis chapter 15, verse 16, man. Because, you know, that describes, you know what I'm saying, that's also us working on us being patient. You know what I'm saying? We got to be patient and wait for all these prophecies to come. Of course, we hasten in. Salaki, your throat kind of dry. Of course, we hasten in the day and coming of Yahweh Shai, man. But we understand, as you just read in Matthew 24, all these things must come to pass and be fulfilled before the generation could pass away. And this is the generation that's going to see Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, man. This is the generation. I firmly believe this is the generation that's going to see Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. But all these prophecies got to come to pass before he could come and visit this place. And that last one we looking at is that MOTB. It's already fluctuating here and there. It's floating around, but it hasn't been made mandatory. When it becomes mandatory, oh boy, oh boy. You know what I'm saying? But it says, but in the fourth generation, but in the fourth generation they shall come hither. This is Genesis 15-16, by the way. But in the fourth generation they shall come hither again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. But once it gets full, then the Lord, you know what I'm saying? He could take out this devil. The iniquity, and this is likened unto I'm using this to liken it unto the iniquity of the Amalekites, the Edomites. It's not yet full, but it's getting there. It's very close to being full, and we know this due to prophecy. We know this due to prophecy that this devil's cup is finna be filled up, man. It's almost full. And once it's full, then the Lord could take the devil out. But until then, it's not full. We just read Matthew 24:34. All these things got to be fulfilled until the generation could pass away. So until the Lord could take out the devil, set up the righteous rulership with his son, you know what I'm saying? The iniquities got to be filled. We got to get to that point. And by the Lord letting that happen, that's even justifying him even more. Because it's like, he's not just finna take the devil out of rulership. Through that 1,000-year process, he's gonna purge that devil out. We're gonna be beating the shit out of him. We're gonna rule with a rod of iron. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rule with a rod of iron. And then when you think about iron is solid, breaks anything. So we're gonna give them. They're gonna go through rigorous slavery under the Israelites. And after we done with that, they're gonna be an example to any other nation that doesn't want to come down and bend their knees before the Israelites and bow down to the Israelites. This is your fate if you don't do it. We're gonna do away with the Edomites. And the Lord gonna be completely justified. Completely. He's already justified because he's the Lord. Who gonna tell the Lord no? But for the Lord, he like, you know how you like to do things. You know what I'm saying? He gonna, you know what? I'm gonna have you stack up all this iniquity to the point to where when I recompense it, it really just wiping your ass out. And the devil knows that. That's why he's that nigga on edge, man. That's why he's on edge. Trying to get that new world order out. Your cup finna be filled up, nigga. Your cup is almost full. It's close. Couple of more drops, it'll be full, man. And the Lord gonna get rid of it. This is Job 20:5. That the triumphing of the wicked is short and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Exactly. The success of the devil is all determined by a cup. And what I'm saying by a cup, I mean like once you pour something into a cup, it's eventually going to get full. Eventually. It ain't going to stay low forever. That's the devil. He done stacked up all this iniquity. His rulership, he's stacking up all this iniquity. And it's eventually going to get to the point to where the Lord got to recompense all that shit. And we looking at it right now. We looking at the Lord soon finna visit this earth to recompense the devil for all the iniquities and atrocities he's doing. And since our people want to be joined hand in hand with Esau, they're going to get the punishment of the Lord too. While the elect is going to get the mercy from Yahweh Shah. You know? Because the Israelite rulership, our rulership ain't no damn cup. Our rulership is like the sand of the sea. And it's like 1 grain of the sand of the sea. If you want to count 1 grain of the sand of the sea, you count that's like eternity, man. You be going on forever. That's our rulership. An everlasting kingdom. Everlasting dominion. Appointed to the Israelites first and foremost to Yahweh Shah. Then to the elect. And then the rest of the nation of Israel. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said to Yahweh Shah, ask of me and I give thee the heathen for thine inheritance. He's speaking to Yahweh Shah when he said that. Which is going to be the king of the Israelites. And on him, you're going to have your hierarchy, your order. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be governing such a great nation, man. And I don't want to get a little bit off topic. Let's stay on top, man. But just thought, and you got to think about that, man. We striving to be part of the number, part of the elect, let alone be part of the government body that's going to judge such a great nation. That's going to govern such a great nation, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about that. And bringing back, bro, that's a heavy job that'll be appointed to you, man. honor. The Lord looked at you and said, I want you to repopulate this great nation, and you're going to govern it. Boy, say, but let's get back on it. But the time of the Gentiles is being fulfilled, man. Let me actually pull that scripture out because I don't paraphrase it. And we could see that, man, through prophecy. You know what I'm saying? We looking through the lens of prophecy and we see, oh, this devil cup finna be filled up, man. It's finna be filled up. And you know what we saying? I'm gonna pull this out right quick. Hold on. Wrong one. That's why it's in the same chapter. So, let me go up. We're going to read from that all the way down. This is Luke 21 and 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led into captivity into all the nations. That's talking about the Israelites. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So we're being trodden down of the Gentiles right now. We're still in oppression. We're still in captivity. Jerusalem, the Israelites, we still under captivity on this devil. But we looking at the time of the Gentiles being fulfilled through prophecy. Like it says in Matthew 4, come and show us the times of the end. When they were speaking to the disciples, asking Yahushua, and he showed them these. He put them showing these are the time of when the Gentiles. These are the times when the Gentiles be the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Right here, these are it. Rumors of war. You know what I'm saying? War. We see those. World War III. And then we waiting on that implantable microchip. That MOTB become mandatory, man. That cup that these heathens have, that E has, it's finna be filled up. It's so close, man. We so close, man. Call Allah Yahweh Bahasham Yahushua, man. We're going to keep reading, though. 25, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars and upon the earth, distress upon the earth, distress of nations with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. And you see that it was just a blood moon like a couple of days ago. I'm not mistaken, or like a week ago. We seeing signs in the heaven now. We don't fully know. We don't have that understanding like we did back then. Especially, you know what I'm saying, the Northern Kingdom. If I'm not sure what tribe was, I think it was the Aztecs. One of them was really good at understanding the signs of the heavens. You know what I'm saying? But we see signs in the stars, the sun, the moon, chariots in the heavens, more chariot sightings than there ever been. That let you know right there, the angels are really looking upon the sinful kingdom. Even though that's reference to the Israelite, this kingdom is sinful beyond that. You know what I'm saying? They're looking upon this place. They're like, and we know that they're reporting back to Yahweh Shah. And they're not just looking upon these places, they're looking at the people. So if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, the Lord is watching your every move. Especially if you're supposed to be fearing the Lord, the angels are camping around about those that fear the Lord. So that if you fear the Lord, the angels are camping around about you, watching you, man. But let's get 26. Men's hearts filling them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. And when it's at the powers of the heaven, they ain't talking about like no power. No, it's talking about the ones that are in rulership pretty much. Chiefly being Esau, but you know, you have Magog, you know what I'm saying, Moab. You know what I'm saying? You got them other ones that got some power too. You know what I'm saying? But they're being shooken. You know what I'm saying? They seeing these plagues come upon this place. And really, the like I said, the men's hearts, it's really these wicked niggas. They being shooken. Gas prices going up. They don't know what to do while we rejoicing. We rejoicing at these times because these are the times of the Gentiles being fulfilled. Of Esau cup being almost filled up to where eventually you got to pour that waste out. It's like if you were cleaning something and you had like a little tube and you cleaned it until your stuff get full. It really is really a vacuum. You vacuum something and you vacuum it until it get full. Once it get full, you gotta throw that yuck away, that trash. Well, that's this devil's rulership. The Lord is waiting until it get filled up to the top, and once it get filled up, He gonna throw it away, man, and put a new container in there, which will never fill up, being the rulership of the Israelites. Verse 27, and then shall they see the Son of Man, which is Yahweh, coming in a cloud, which are the chariots with power and great glory. And when these things begin to come to pass, you know what I'm saying, the prophecies, then look up and lift up your hands, for your redemption draweth nigh, which is, in other words, our salvation. And we doing that. We looking up, we looking at these times, and we are rejoicing. No need to be, these are like I said, these are beautiful yet dangerous times. You know what I'm saying? We looking at judgment happen. We looking at Lord wipe niggas off. We looking at the Lord bringing judgments. You know what I'm saying? Bringing His plagues upon this place. We see the process that we rejoicing, but it's dangerous. But we got to make sure we doing what we need to do to receive mercy and not be a part of those judgments that He's having out here, man. And those are light judgments. No telling what He could really do to you. And if you fall out and return to your vomit, right? You're gonna be beaten with many more stripes. The stripes these 2/3 already getting beaten with, you know what I'm saying? The average one that never came into the understanding of the gospel, those stripes already gonna hurt. Those lashes. How much more? He said, I'm gonna give you more lashes. They already getting a good amount of lashes, man. But we see, man, we looking up and we rejoicing, man, because this devil's rulership is falling. It is falling, man. The time of the Gentiles is going to be fulfilled, man. That cup, like it said in Genesis, 15:16, iniquity of the Amorites is not yet filled yet. So keep going, Akim. It's not yet filled, but it's getting there. It is getting there. Just a couple more drops, man, and this place will be gone. But yeah, man, Lord will, this is edifying through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. The time of the Gentiles is finna be fulfilled, man. Esau's cup is almost full, his cup of iniquity. And we can tell through prophecy, through the scriptures, man. Measured at a time diligently in itself, singing what we see through these prophecies. His cup is almost filled. So if his cup's almost filled, it's finna be poured out and thrown away, and a new rulership is finna usher in, being the rulership of the Israelites, starting with the Yahweh on down to the elect, which is gonna bring for the rest of the nation Israel, man. But Lord will this edifying to the power and spirit Yahweh by Yahweh, man, and to y'all I'm gonna say shalom, man. Keep going, Akim. Keep pushing. We almost up out of here, man.